Joining us today is Dr. Susan Band Horwitz, a past president of the AACR. She is the Rose C. Falkenstein Professor of Cancer Research and co-chair of the Department of Molecular Pharmacology at Albert Einstein College of Medicine of Yeshiva University. Dr. Horwitz is the recipient of the 8th AACR Award for Lifetime Achievement in Cancer Research. Thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Congratulations on the Lifetime Achievement Award. You've conducted pioneering research that led to the discovery of the mechanism of action of Taxol. As your research unfolded, what were your thoughts on the potential of Taxol for the treatment of cancer?
Of course, every scientist working with a new drug hopes that it will have a great potential, and Taxol had certain things going for it. It, first of all, had a very unique chemical structure. And that's why I decided to actually do the studies I did in the laboratory. And then as we began to explore its mechanism of action, it became clear that this was a drug with also a unique mechanism of action, very unusual, very different. And we were able to show that the drug had a very specific binding site in the beta tubulin. And when that drug was in this hydrophobic cavity in the beta tubulin, the microtubules became stable, and they were no longer dynamic as microtubules normally are. And one needs this dynamicity for the microtubules to behave normally. So cells did not proliferate, and the cytoarchitecture of the cells dramatically changed. However, as a scientist, I also know that nobody really knows what a drug is going to do until you put it into a human. You can do all the experiments you want in the laboratory, you can use mice, you can get ideas, but the proof is really when you begin to give the drug to a patient with a malignancy. And of course, as we followed the clinical trials from the very beginning, they were very, very exciting. So there are many scientists who work very hard in drug development, and their drugs they work with simply never make it in the clinic. So I consider myself very fortunate, very lucky to have become involved with this small molecule.
Taxol is now involved in first-line treatment of many cancers. Did you foresee its implications in such a wide array of solid tumors?
Not at all. And again, we don't understand why some drugs are useful in solid tumors and others are useful in, say, leukemias. At the time Taxol was first being looked at clinically, there were very few drugs that were really helpful in solid tumors. So, of course, we were very pleased, and it's been used now in many different solid tumors. In addition, life with Taxol is never dull, because there's always new things appearing in the literature, and some of them are really unrelated to malignancies, and I think that we're going to find that Taxol is going to be useful in other disease states.
What is the potential and what are some of the challenges surrounding new natural products?
That's a very good question and a very complex one. And there are many different ideas about natural products and whether they should be further investigated. I'm a big proponent of natural products. I've worked with them throughout my career, many different drugs beside Taxol. And I think they provide us with structures which are truly unique. I always say that Taxol is the kind of a drug that only a tree would make. No chemist would sit down and design Taxol. However, there are many others that feel with the new technology that's evolving, ability to look at a lot of drugs at one time, high throughput, with various new types of chemistry, that we have to also be looking more at synthetic small molecules. So the truth is, we need both. We need new drugs for the treatment of cancer, and we have to look for them widely.
You were AACR president from 2002 to 2003. How have you seen this organization evolve to address the changes in the cancer research landscape?
The changes are absolutely enormous. I don't think I could handle the presidency today. Of course, a very big change is that AACR has really become a funding organization now. They've done a wonderful job of working together and stand up for cancer and funding these dream teams. None of this did we do in that time. And of course, the membership has increased tremendously. And I think the other thing is that there are many more meetings to address topics that people are interested in. One thing that I'm very highly approve of is the increased interest in chemistry. There's a chemistry group now with lectures. So I think the organization has, as it should have, matured and faced the new world in cancer, and certainly is meeting the needs of the members.
Dr. Horwitz, thank you so much, and congratulations again on your award.
It's a delight to be here.